Alrighty guys, we are back with more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, and we are about to pretty much cross-examine Iris's fourth? I'm thinking it's her fourth testimony for this case. I don't know. Moving the body. Other than walking over the bridge, there was no way to move the body. So I must have just gotten confused, I guess. What? Was the snow still falling, or had it stopped? Does it really matter that much? Or are you saying that there is a way to cross a burning bridge? What? That testimony was weird? So it was just a misunderstanding. I see. This is a photo of Dusky Bridge after it burned down from the lightning blast. It was taken on the morning after the incident. Maybe she flew. And it certainly was burned to a crisp. And one of the suspension wires is gone. It's amazing the whole bridge didn't fall. Maybe they did a George of the Jungle swing. A George of the Jungle swing with the body. With the dumb cord. Dusky Bridge photo added to the court record. Unless I do something to discredit this testimony, it's going to be deemed as the truth. And Maya will be accused of murder! Trite, I'm only going to say it one more time. It is only human to err. And only humans can spot the errors of our ways. The more sense he makes, the less sense he makes. Alright, Mr. Wright. Please begin your final cross-examination of this witness. Moving the body. Are you saying that there is a way to cross a burning bridge? I'm saying you flew! Larry's sketch, maybe? That's the only thing we have. Horrible sketch of what he saw the night of the crime. Touch the button for details. You flew! A dead body flying over a burning bridge. I wouldn't exactly rule out the possibility. What? Oh, you're saying it's possible? Don't make me laugh. The only thing that's possible about your claim is that it's been pulled out of thin air. I don't know about that. In any case, we have a witness who did see it happen. What preposterous! Gavel! Who is it? Who is this witness? I can't chicken out here. I gotta keep on the attack and go, go, go! Mr. Elise Donham's brilliant and highly gifted apprentice. Laurice Donham. Brilliant, highly gifted apprentice. Remember what he said in his testimony? That night he was at the mountain shack, Heavenly Hall. And that's when he witnessed the event. I think you've all seen this sketch before. It's an exact drawing of what he witnessed that night. Bruh. Are you serious? Today's not April Fool's Day, is it? Nope, today is 10/14/2015. It is October. Mr. Wright, are you seriously claiming that the victim flew through the air? And you're using this pathetic scribble to support your argument. Uh-oh. The judge looks like he's about to blow a gasket. Ha! Well, Trey, there's nowhere for you to hide now. Other than looking like it was drawn by a 6-year-old, does this sketch prove anything? Damn. Yes, I'm pretty sure it does, and I'm going to prove it. Listen, I know your tricks. You're trying to turn this whole thing upside down. If you're so eager to turn this case upside down, why not start with this sketch? Upside down? Why did Godot say that? Maybe if we flip the sketch upside down, it'll show her under the bridge swinging on a rope. Ha! There we go. Let's do this. What exactly is this sketch trying to show? I don't think old Whiskerface is going to forgive any more mistakes. Alright, Phoenix. Look carefully and think it over. If you look up, I don't think there were any wires above the bridge, right? There were no support wire. The support wires are under the bridge. The sketch drawn by Loris Donum is a complete contradiction. Exactly what happened. Evidence of nothing. We have a choice here. We can either choose evidence of nothing, a complete contradiction, or exactly what happened. And I'm thinking we have to put exactly what happened. Or evidence of nothing. Let's say a complete contradiction. No. You know what? A complete contradiction, yeah. Because of the damn bridge. The bridge doesn't have wires, supporting wires like that, right? A complete contradiction. Something is obviously funny about this sketch, because if we look at the real bridge... Where's the bridge? Where's the bridge? Now we got a picture of the bridge, right? Yeah, the bridge doesn't have wires like that above its head like that. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I was right. They don't have those two supporting wires over. They have two under like that. Okay. Something is obviously funny about this sketch, so I was right. Alright, we good. So he drew it upside down. I am no art critic, but even I can see that. No, that's not what I meant, you sir. Your Honor. Loris Donum stated it over and over that this sketch was exactly as he saw it. However, if we're to believe his testimony, then this sketch contradicts reality as we know it. It contradicts reality? Ha! This is getting interesting. Looks like you're back to that finger pointing thing again. Okay, Tripe. So what exactly contradicts reality as we know it? Obviously, it's the damn support wires. Take it! This wire connected to the bridge! The wire? Ha! Is that the thing that contradicts reality? It is indeed. To show us that reality is supposedly conflicts with. So, show us something that will point out how the sketch contradicts reality. The bridge photo. That's a photo of Dusky Bridge, correct? Yes. Now compare the sketch and the photo for a minute. In the sketch, the wires appear to be above the guard wires. But on the actual Dusky Bridge, jumping Jehoshaphat. Is it jumping Jehoshaphat? Jumping Jehoshaphat. I think it's that. The wires are below the guard wires. What? I love this music. It's hype music. The sketch is somewhat different than what's depicted in the photo. However, isn't it likely that the artist just saw it wrong? Or perhaps he just drew it wrong? Either way, it sounds like you're just wrong. No, I'm right. Phoenix Wright. With someone like Loris, I admit a mistake is a definite possibility. But then that begs the question, why did he make a mistake? What was the reason? Are you saying you know the answer to that? Because he was looking upside down. Think back, alright? Remember what Loris was doing when he witnessed this event? He was at Heavenly Hall waiting for a lover that was never going to come. Damn. He waited and finally he laid down. But then, lightning shoots from the sky and sets the bridge aflame. Now ponder what sort of position Larry must have been in at the time. He was lying on his back, which is why he remembered the scene the way he did. He was lying on his back? I can't see how it relates. But it does, Your Honor. That is the reason why the wires in this sketch go up instead of down. Oh, no way. Looks like Mia Fey taught you well. Loris Donum witnessed the... Why is Phoenix calling him Loris Donum? Why not just call him by his name, Larry? But anyway, he witnessed the event while he was laying on his back, face up. In other words, the scene, what he saw, was actually upside down. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So then, this sketch should actually... I think you finally get it, Your Honor. The correct way to view a Loris Donum sketch is like this. Flip it. Flip it. This is how it should actually look. The victim's body wasn't flying above the bridge. It was actually swinging below. That's right, just like a pendulum. Ridiculous!
Objection.
I love this. The soundtrack is really good. The bridge was burned to a crisp. There was no way to get across. But if the body had been found at the inner temple, it would have caused problems. This is where the criminal decided to take a gamble. They used the burning bridge to get the body across to the other side. And the pendulum was the only way to get it done.
Objection.
Let's think about this for a minute, shall we? The Dusky Bridge is about 20 yards long, which means it's about that far from the inner temple to the opposite cliff. Yes, that sounds right. In order to cover the distance with the pendulum, you need a rope at least 10 yards long. To get a rope that long, you have to plan ahead. Or use one of the ropes on the bridge. The lightning strike that night could only have been an accident. So it doesn't make sense that the criminal would have prepared the rope beforehand. So then, the criminal, they didn't have to get the rope ready. The rope was already right in front of the criminal. What? I'm saying that it was just a matter of using what was already there. Gavel! In that case, Mr. Wright, please give us an explanation to support your theory. What makes you think the criminal had the rope on hand to create a pendulum? The damn bridge photo. Look at it, there was a rope right there just swinging. Let's go! Take it! And the meaning of this is, if you want to know where the rope came from, it's hanging right there in front of your glorious beard. Oh! This is one of the wires from the bridge! When the lightning struck the bridge and set it on fire, one of the suspension wires came loose from its anchor. The criminal didn't have any time to waste, so they tied the wire around Elise Donham's body and swung. They actually did the George of the Jungle thing. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I can't believe that actually happened. Because there was simply no other way to move the... Damn, they put their life on the line just to move the body. There's no way you gonna forget that. Iris, you lying. Glug 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 glugging glug 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 glug. That coffee. Mr. Godot, he's glugging the coffee down. It seems that Mr. Godot is more focused on his coffee than answering my question. It seems that the odds of a rope being readily available were very high. So I suppose that it's not an impossibility after all.
Objection.
Possible or impossible? That's not the question we need to ask. There's only one question. Did that really happen? Trey, I wonder if you can prove what happened to us. Do you have any actual evidence that the body was swung over like a pendulum? Alright, if she had the body swung over it, if they oh, the orb must have fell and it landed where your boy found it, Larry. So Larry found the orb over there because you know why? The body was swung and the orb probably fell off the staff. So maybe the crystal sphere, maybe? Maybe the crystal sphere? I don't know. I don't think that... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Body fell 10 feet after death, so that could be the answer right here. The body fell 10 feet after death. Can I save the game? Damn it! I need to save the game! I need to save the game! Oh my god, they won't let me save the game here. I think it might be this, because this explains how her body would have fell 10 feet. After death. Let's try it. Before I present my evidence, let me review what we know so far. According to this photo, one of the wires snapped. Looking at the map, we can see it's the one that was in front of the inner temple. So that was the spot with the criminal. Yes, precisely. Now let us consider the body's movement by looking at the overhead map again. If the body was pushed from the point here, It would drop on the opposite bank at approximately this point. Did you say drop? They must have failed to catch the body on the other bank. What? What makes you think something like that happened? Because I have evidence that suggests her body dropped some distance. What kind of evidence? Take a look at this autopsy report. It says here her body fell about 10 feet after her death. Wow. 10 feet, huh? That's most likely the height difference between the two sides. The body swung due to forward momentum, but came loose and fell about 10 feet. And then as a result of the landing impact, this crystal sphere was knocked loose. Oh, so I was right about that too! Yes, this blood-stained amethyst. Oh, I said amethyst. Amethyst crystal. It's the one that came off of Miss Elise Donham's staff. And even more important is the place where the crystal sphere was found. Indeed. I believe it's already marked on this overhead map. The crystal was found, precisely, Your Honor, in the very spot where the pendulum would arrive if given the right amount of speed. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, this nigga's so smart! Why is he a lawyer why is he a lawyer? He should be a detective. Like, real talk, Mr. Wright, you should be a detective, fam. You have provided us with a way to what was that? What did he hit? Something hit or snapped. An impressive deduction, Mr. Wright. Most impressive. Damn, he threw the coffee at him. Mr. Wright? I thought this cold coffee might help cool you down. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Godot? He just got another coffee cup. That was a dark and bitter guess that you made, Trite. But you forgot about one thing. Oh, and what would that be? The aroma. Huh? Oh my god, this case is ridiculous. A coffee's most reliable accomplice is its deep and profound aroma. The rest of the court doesn't speak Coffinese. Can you elaborate? If the criminal has sent the body to the other side like you say, then naturally there must have been an accomplice lying in wait to catch it. An accomplice? The criminal wasn't able to cross Dusky Bridge. So who collected the body? What do you have to say about that, Trite? Mr. Godot is correct. This can't be the work of a single person. I thought they swung over there with the body. Huh. I completely thought they swung over there with the body. Huh. Yes, Your Honor. The body couldn't have made it to Hazekuri Temple without an accomplice. Very well then, if you please, Mr. Wright. Who was the person that received the body on the Hazekuri Temple side? It had to be Iris then. Maybe. She was the only one who had the key to the sled, right? That said the sled. The key to the the key to the snowmobile. The snowblow mill. I was the only other person I could think of. Bikini wasn't gonna do it. Larry didn't do it. It was the only person. Iris was already on the other side. I was about to present Dahlia. Like, bruh. Iris! Iris, no! This can't be happening. It can only be you, Sister Iris. Huh? But I don't see why you're so surprised. The only way to transport the body from Dusky Ridge is by snowmobile. But with her bad back, Sister Bikini could never pick up a body like that. You're the only one that could have managed it. Right? Were you even listening to the witness's testimony? On the night of the crime, this little cutie pie was on cleanup duty in the inner temple garden after the mother-daughter bloodbath. I haven't forgotten, but you, Mr. Godot? This witness was also seen at Hazekuri Temple, desecrating the corpse of the victim. Strange indeed. It's almost as if, on that night, the defendant was in two different places at the same time. Sister Iris, let me ask you something. Why didn't you mention it when you first gave your testimony? Mention what? The pendulum, of course. Using this sketch drawn by an eyewitness, I have established how the body was moved using the burnt-out bridge. Which means it's now a fact that this occurred, something you should have already known. I had no idea. I didn't know anything about a pendulum. No, but the body couldn't have been passed along to the other side without your help. So you should have known about it. In fact, it'd be impossible for you to be clueless about this whole thing. Unless you're not really Irish to begin with. What? What? How can you say that, Mr. Wright? What kind of nonsense is this? You're saying this witness isn't Iris of Hazakura Temple? Wait a minute! She is wearing Pearl's oh my god, no, she's wearing someone else's clothes, isn't she? Is it Pearl's or Maya? Oh, I don't know! I don't even know anymore! I don't even know! Are you serious? Trite? You mean this woman is... There's no one besides Iris that could have received the course that night. Now I get it. Now I know why I've been sick to my stomach during this trial. Why her whole demeanor changed so suddenly from yesterday. And why she's trying to pin this murder on Maya. Who the hell's channeling her? The woman that's standing there at the witness stand. Her real name is... Damn! Can I save it though? Nope. It's Dahlia Hawthorne. Well, who the hell is channeling her? I think it's either Maya or Pearls. I never thought I'd have to utter your name again. Let alone see you. It's been a long time, Dahlia Hawthorne. Hawthorne? Sister Iris had a twin sister. And you're looking at her. Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. What? How are you supposed to know that? The name rings some bells, distant bells, but bells nonetheless. Oh my god, it's just your imagination, Gramps. This file contains all the relevant data about Dahlia Hawthorne. Oh yes, I remember now. That case, 5 years ago. My name is Dahlia Hawthorne, but we saw Pearls here earlier. No, Pearls was here standing by us, right? Pearls was already standing by us. And then we seen her on the stand. Who the hell called Dahlia? I'm so confused. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. The honor is all mine. No, the honor is all mine. But, according to this nice transition there, Dahlia Hawthorne is already dead. It says her execution was carried out last month. So what? Death has no meaning in this courtroom. What? What are you talking about? Order in the court. Wait a moment. How can you... My sister, she's already dead. What kind of... Shut it! Don't even try to pull that shit in here. You of all people should already understand after all. The blood of the master of the Korean channeling technique flows within that body. The Korean channeling technique? Now, where have I heard that? That's right. Oh, so Irish channel Dahlia? You're the spirit of Dahlia, currently inhabiting the body of a spirit medium. But, I'm so confused! What an exciting story, but quite impossible. You're asking us to buy that Dahlia Hawthorne just happened to be channeled by someone. On the very night of the murder, on a temple where her twin sister Iris was. Well, if you're going to put things that way, then yes. We're supposed to believe a coincidence like that just happens. Naturally, it was no coincidence. The whole thing was part of a plan from the very beginning. It was all written here on this in these instructions. What's that? Somebody already read it too. These instructions were written by your mother, Morgan Fay. And part of the plan called for Dahlia Hawthorne to be channeled. That night, there were 2 irises at the Hazakura Temple. 2 of them? Even the time of the channeling was planned out. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, in other words, 10 p.m. However, Iris was seen before dinner time. That means that Iris was at dinner with the real Iris. What? What? The Iris that was at dinner was the real Iris. And the Iris who gave me this hood in the main hall was also the real Iris. Meaning that the Iris Sister Bikini saw at the inner temple was someone else dressed as her, namely one Dahlia Hawthorne. Do you even know what you're saying, Trite? This whole channeling the spirit of Dahlia Hawthorne business. Yes, it's true that you found plans that talk about it. However, there's one thing that's perfectly clear. The witness currently standing in the witness stand is the real Iris. What? Calm down and remember what you know about the night of the crime. After meeting Sister McKinney, the Dahlia Hawthorne that has been channeled would be stranded at the inner temple due to the lightning strike. Oh my god, things are too confusing. It was later that the body was moved by the pendulum. That's right. Naturally, that would mean that the Iris that received the body was the real Iris. Are you with me so far? Yes. After being notified of what happened, the police came to Hazakura Temple's main hall. There they find Iris in her room and arrested her. And ever since, she's been under police supervision at the detention center. Yeah, I suppose. I can't deny any of that. Thank goodness. It looks like he's finally convinced. But something still seems off, way off. I'm still not convinced that the Iris here is the same one from the other night. Ha! I suppose you're about to say something really ridiculous. Like the real Iris and the spirit of Dahlia somehow switch places. Switch places? What the hell? Gavel! This is madness! There are still quite a few things I don't understand, but I do know that unless we confirm the witness's identity, we cannot continue with this trial. Iris doesn't have the spiritual power needed to channel Dahlia. Which means they must have switched places somewhere. What the hell? This is so confusing! Since the time she was arrested at Hazakura Temple, have there been any chances for Dahlia to switch? Oh, there was! The tremor, the earthquake. There was one. The tremor, right? The earthquake. Your Honor? I think there might have been one chance. Oh, explain yourself. Yesterday, for a few minutes, Iris's whereabouts were unknown. Unknown? What do you mean? What I mean is, there was a span of time in which Iris was able to move about freely, unsupervised. Gavel! Who was it? Who would give a murder suspect time to move about freely like that? I'm sorry. I know you didn't mean to. It wasn't your fault. That person who gave Iris the chance to freely move was Miles. My boy Miles. This is Mr. Edgeworth, isn't it? Your Honor, there was a fairly large earthquake yesterday, was there not? An earthquake? Earthquake! Oh my goodness! They're in the temple, this kind of tremor might... The goddess of twerking made the earth shake that day. How could I have... She fled! She escaped! We went to the inner temple right away. And it's true, Iris was already there. However, they had already switched places by that point in time, because she added more locks to it, right? When I arrived at the training hall, I was met by no other than Dahlia Hawthorne. Wow! That's quite enough already, Mr. White. Oh! Now see here! No judge in his right mind would consider the idea of spirit channeling. Be quiet. Oh shit! It's been a long time, Mr. Judge. That voice! Guess I'll have to ask again. Upon meeting a beautiful lady, always ask for her name and profession. That's one of my rules. Psst. Dahlia Hawthorne. And my current profession? Permanently retired. Ha! So you're not going to bother hiding your identity anymore, huh? Why should I? After all, I'm dead. There's nothing really you can do to punish me. What is going on here? That is true. You can't stop someone who's already dead. I never thought we'd meet again. I never thought we'd meet like this. But this time I'll end it. For her and for myself. She's gonna end the relationship next time on Phoenix Wright. Oh my god. This shit is out of control now. This shit's gotten way out of control. I'll see y'all for the next episode of Phoenix Wright.